What's up, cultivators? It's your friendly neighborhood marketer. We're here with another huge event with
Let's Vámonos and also Houston Latina Collaborative.
This is epic. So tell me all about your upcoming event, but where did it all start?
So our upcoming event is this weekend, August 17th through the 18th, Saturday and Sunday. It's a 2-day event. It's called Las Meras Fest. And yeah, do you know what Las Meras means?
No, I don't.
Okay, so Las Mera in Spanish means like the head honcho, the top person, the top guy, but obviously woman, right? And so, and this is an event that was started 3 years ago because 3 years ago, as I was going through my journey with Let's Vámonos and trying to connect with the community and loving also attending events and markets, our neighboring city, Austin, Texas, was celebrating National Latina Day. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, that's cool. I was like, well, I want to go to that, but it's kind of far, right? So
it's pretty far.
Yeah, I can't just I could just jump in my car, but I was like, well, let me see what's happening here in Houston. So Googled, looked, nothing. And in my head, I was like, how is there nothing happening here?
At all?
At all. There was no events that were celebrating National Latina Day 3 years ago. Now, mind you, COVID had happened previously, right? And there had been previous gatherings prior to, but as of 2022, right? Yeah, 2022, there was nothing happening. So I connected with my collaborator at the time, and I said, hey, you want to throw an event? Which, mind y'all, it wasn't a month. We planned it in a month to throw this Latina Day event. And they were on board, and so we're super happy about that. And I was like, okay. And so started promoting it, whatever. We got some people, we got some vendors, and it was a pretty good turnout considering we only had a month to plan it. Year 2 happened. We got a little bit more, traction. People more interested.
Especially since you guys are the only one, which is so unfortunate. I'm surprised by that.
Yeah. It was very unfortunate. So for those that don't know, National Latina Day is always August 20th. And it has originated in Austin, Texas. So obviously that's why Austin knew about it before us. and we're doing big things there. And so I figured, well, we should be, building onto that community. We should be doing something here in Houston. And year 2, I got the Houston Latina Collaborative to collaborate with us and really kind of emphasize the community part. And that was really helpful. We already had the vendors and that part, but emphasizing the community and getting also some really great speakers as well. They were connecting us with people that were leaders in the community. So we had both years we've had panelists and also market. And last year we were really fortunate. We had some amazing leaders in the community: Gracie Chavez, Ronnie Cabrera, and also Texas Salsa Congress, Ruby Rivera.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So those 3 women were a part of our panelists, and that was amazing. And we also got media last year, which was very oh my God, I was so humbled and so honored. And so it was really cool because we were bringing this event to the community here to Houston, and then also bringing women that had been in the community, leaders for a long time, but never sat in rooms together.
Interesting.
Not on a panelist setup, right? Maybe they know who they are, right? They've seen them around town. They know what they do, but never been in a space together talking about their goals and journey and all of that.
Hence the name.
Yeah. Hence the name, Las Meras. They are, well, if those who know Gracie Chavez here in the community, she calls herself La Mera. So she was, those are the type of people we're looking for, right? And so that was last year. Now year 3 is here. We now have had way more collaborators, way more sponsors, way more partners. And it's just been amazing because the community has come out to support us and have reached out to me as well and said, hey, we want to be a part of this. How do we be a part of this? And it's been kind of, it's been crazy though, because it's I want to say yes to everybody, but unfortunately I do have to say, hey, not this time, maybe next time. And, but we are just so appreciative for those that are eager and interested to come and celebrate with us. And that's the thing. Celebrating National Latina Day is not about being Latina and celebrating just our culture. It's about also supporting your fellow Latina in the community. So you don't have to be Latina to come out and celebrate and support us. You just have to come out and want to, uplift our community as well.
Sometimes just being a part of the community makes all the difference, because there's little micro brotherhood and sisterhood stuff that can happen that goes a long way.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And so we have partners that are not Latina. They're also Latinos. We have partners that are not, they're from the Black and Brown community, but they're not, specifically Hispanic. So we're just trying to, bring in as many people that can collaborate with us to kind of bring awareness to this event, because this is the third year. And as anybody knows, growing anything, whether it's a business, whether it's a community, it takes time. And so we know that this is kind of a pivotal year for us, but at the same time, I know this sounds so cliche, but we're just getting started. Like, seriously, just getting started. I am already planning for year 4 and 5. Like, I already have an idea, and I'm very eager to mix things up. And I'm excited to let people know, like, hey, this is just a taste of what I'm giving y'all. Y'all don't even have any idea of what's in this mind of mine that could possibly even come out of this event. And so I'm eager to continue to grow. And I'm looking, obviously, for more community partners as well. And I want to give out an open invitation to anybody who's out there that's interested in partnering with us specifically, that, this is something that's going to be a long-term event.
That's
for
amazing.
Houston. Yeah.
I want to dig a little deeper, because the fact that you took this on yourself is a big deal. So what is the mission statement that's driving the event and the organization, and for you to keep striving for higher and higher events?
Yeah. So when it first started, it was about mostly just representation, right? It's so important. It's so important also for people to understand who we are culturally. Like, people put stereotypes on different cultures. And as Latinas, we have so many fields of knowledge. So, for instance, this year, our panelists are coming from the health field. We have a doctor who's a cardiologist. We have a money coach. And we have also a celebrity speaker coach who helps with celebrities and speaks and is a mentor as well to them. So there's all these fields that we are in that, maybe we don't get enough of the recognition, or the representation's not there. And so I'm here to kind of highlight that. First year was all about nonprofit and community and entrepreneurship on our panelists. Last year was all about the arts. This year is all about health, wealth, and self. So we're really just we're leveling up each year and trying to bring what does our community need as well, like what kind of knowledge they need and what kind of resources they need. So this event is also different because we're bringing resources and we're bringing our community. There's so many nonprofits and other organizations that support the Latino community that are going to be there to share their knowledge as well. So it's an opportunity not just to grow your mind, your body, but also your business. And we want you to grow your business. And that's also what Let's Vámonos is about, right? Helping you market, helping you promote, helping you get that coverage that you need, right? And we just appreciate the people that have joined in on with us, because they're just excited as I am. Actually, I think some might be even a little bit more excited. They're like, we're just so excited. I was like, oh, I'm so glad they're bringing the energy too. Because, I have to fill my cup up as well. So I have to make sure that I'm bringing the same energy as well that they are. But the importance has just been about, like I said, representation and making sure that our community is aware of things that are happening in the world as well. One of the amazing things that we brought these last 2 years is also voter registration. So as y'all know, this is a election year. And even though I'm not going to endorse anybody right now, right, I'm at the point where I know how important it is to be registered to vote. I was registered at the age of 18, and how important it is to be engaged with your community. So like I said, this event is not just about the photo ops and the fun stuff, which we're going to have that too, right? We're going to have all the fun stuff, but we're also going to like learn and connect and meet some amazing people here in Houston. They're not from anywhere else. They're right here in Houston.
Born and raised.
Yeah. And that's the thing. A lot of people talk about, oh, well, I go to these conferences and other big cities or whatever. And it's like, no, you can come here to Houston because there's some really important, amazing people here in Houston. And we want to bring that. And we want to also, let people know that we are celebrating our community here as well and our culture.
Thank you for cultivating community, because there's a lot of people that don't know what's out there, and it just takes the right community to help support and foster them there.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
So with this year's lineup, who needs to be in the room? Who could benefit the most from being a part of the community for this specific event?
So the person that would benefit the most is probably anybody who's either wanting to start a small business or who's looking to also connect with other businesses as well. So, and the reason why we say that is because we're going to have organizations like Latin Restaurants Week, Latin Entrepreneurs Week, and these are nonprofit organizations that help fund Latinos businesses. So whether you have a restaurant or food, or you just have a business in general. So they're going to be bringing resources and information to share with our community to say, hey, we do pitch competitions. We provide grants. We have these types of resources that you might not know about. And we are bringing all of these people together to kind of share that. We're also going to have a women's organization called Brain Builders that helps with new moms or moms that are struggling with finding their community or finding support. So it's not just also about business, but it's also about being a mother at times, which I know there's a lot of us out there. I'm a mom, and I know what it was like to be a new mom. And then, having the initiatives, like I said, with Jolt Action and Jolt Initiative, they're bringing in the advocacy for bringing awareness for voting. So if you're interested in just growing in general, as far as building more connections and networking, you should be there. Period. End of story. I mean, that's the least I could say. Is there going to be any celebrities? No, there's not going to be any celebrities. But I think at where we're at now is that we're all Las Meras as well in our community, right? A La Mera is someone, like I said, who is bringing the power and the knowledge and the leadership to our community. So we're here to also grow and cultivate leaders as well, right? So if you're interested in connecting with those types of women, maybe you feel like, oh, I'm not that person. I'm not a leader. I'm not a La Mera. No, you are. You just hadn't found your group or your community yet. You just haven't found your voice. And as y'all know, with Let's Vámonos, I'm all about using your voice to make sure that you share your passions and your dreams. So
that's amazing. So what's your favorite part of the event? Actually being there and experiencing the event.
So every year, my favorite part has been the panelists, y'all, because y'all know I like to talk, I like to interview, I like to ask questions, and I want to know what's in that brain. I want to know what makes y'all tick. And so that's probably my favorite part, which I'm really excited about this year, that we're making it a 2-day event.
Oh, wow.
Because last year we had it in 1 day, and I don't know how we did it. I don't know how I did it because it's like all these moving parts in 1 day. And so I'm really excited because this year I will be able to focus solely on the panelists for 1 whole day.
Oh, wow.
And then we will get to focus solely on supporting the Latina makers that will be having a Latina makers market the 2nd day. And just so y'all know, day 2 is free for the community. So we're really welcoming anybody to come out and support, purchase from the local Latina vendors and small businesses, makers. So yeah, but my favorite is the day 1, which will be the speaking part, which is what I do, right?
I love that because you're empowering people with knowledge, and knowledge is key. And then you're cultivating community, and put that together. That's a home run in my opinion.
Yeah. Thank you.
Most definitely. So if there's one takeaway you want people to leave this specific event with, what would it be?
That our culture is so important that we have to continue to like be a representation of that, and how to not be ashamed. as a third generation Latina, like I am proud to be Mexican American. I am proud to say where I came from and where my family has come from. And I want people to know that you don't have to be some type of economic status as well to grow yourself, whether it's a leader in your community, whether it's a leader in your job, or whether it's a leader just within your groups, right? You as a Latina is enough. So, yeah.
That's amazing. So us at CCN, we're definitely going to be in the room. We're all about community cultivating. So if you want to catch us, please come to the event, get some knowledge, and most importantly, build a community so you can have a family. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. Is there any last words?
No, I always like to say, thank you all so much for the love and support. Let's vamonos.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.